yeah, then we'll discuss. Oh my god, I can't wait to watch that. Okay. Sorry, I just saw that Jack's up. Get into that in a minute. ADHD is on the prowl today. Or whatever. I don't know. I can't fucking words right now. Fuck it. Okay, copy that. And then share it to Facebook. That can go away. Okay, got that shared to the channel page. Oh god, my cackle. Jesus wept. That one's worth getting shared. Okay, move. Thank you. Hey, Grana, how are you doing? Bitch! Move! Thank you. Frickin' hell. Oh, son of a bitch. Hate it when the frickin'... Okay. Oh, I really hate it when the thumbnail doesn't post when I post the link. Nice! Going halfway out of my mind. Trying to figure some shit out, but doing alright. I think I only got like maybe 4 hours of sleep. So I'm just a little bit... I'm totally fine. Oh my god. Okay. I really fucking hate that! Delete! I really hate it when the thumbnail doesn't post along with the shared link. Oh my god. Let's try this shit again. Post the fucking thumbnail. Oh, you pain in the arse. Screw you! There we go. Let's just... copy. Oh god. Okay, let's try it this way. Maybe it'll fucking work. Oh, okay. I can't spend all day waffling about the damn thumbnail. God damn it. Okay, we're gonna pin this. Pin to the top of the page. And then share it to a couple of the groups, and then we'll call it good. Let's go! Don't have all day. Okay. Group. Let's see. That can go away. Okay, group name. Gaming network. Seven minutes in. It's okay. Calm down. Coffee! 30 bean water. And let's see. Gaming Collective. I'm perfectly fine. I'm good. I just can't keep my brain straight to save my neck. Okay. Okay. Got it to the Gaming Network, Gaming Collective. That about does it for Facebook, really. No! I have to do my Sunday stream! I'm okay! I think! Okay, and let me tag. Why am I doing that? It's right there! Jesus! Okay, so Twitter, Facebook, they're good. Let me share it to Tumblr, and then we'll go rock this. There. Why I do this? Duh, I know how Tumblr works! What the? I told you to mute, bitch! Thank you! Okay. And that works. Okay, posted to Tumblr, posted everywhere it needed to be posted. Okay. Yay! Got it. So I have played this episode once already, but it's been months, and I went ahead and deleted my previous save info, whatever, brain. But since I'm stuck in between paychecks right now, and wasn't able to acquire a full game for my next, Sunday stream series, I figure I'll play the first episode of Game of Thrones this week, and then the first episode of Tales from the Borderlands next week, and then at the end of that, I'll let people cast a vote on which one of the two they'd like me to acquire the rest of the episodes of, first when I get paid for the Sunday stream series for the next while. So I mean, that's otherwise I just was going bat crap crazy trying to figure out what I was gonna. Hey, Raven. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. Oh god. And hey, this kind of works since we don't get Game of Thrones for like a whole nother fucking year. But then, like, on the one hand, I'm in such... I can't wait to see the next season. But at the same time, it's like, but it'll be the last season. No! That works. Say hi to Luna. Okay, for thousands of years, House Forrester has been the loyal bannerman to House Stark. In the darkest reaches of Wolfswood, they harvest the rare ironwood trees. Now, the North has been ripped apart by war, and rival houses seek to claim Forrester ironwood for themselves, and the fate of House Forrester hangs in the balance. Let's see if I manage to do this less klutzy than I did the first time. Oh man, some of these things in this game, man, I sucked at it, which is kind of sad. It's not that hard of a game in the grand scheme of things, I suppose, when doing some of the action.
Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know. Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it.
Oh, okay.
Go on. It's only blood. Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest.
Oh, don't be an arse, Bowen.
Apologies, your lordship.
I had a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
So what really happened?
Someone caught him, I suppose. Ask any man here and they'll say it was them.
You captured the Kingslayer?
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What did I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
But not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm
Little bit.
questioning Norrin's story. Which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
Right,
Yeah.
thanks.
Got it.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Garrett.
I'll do it.
Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your
Gotta love the banter.
Tonight we celebrate. To Robb Stark, the King in the North!
And this one.
Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Death to the Lannisters!
Fuck it.
The North remembers!
I was a bit early for that, though. Because I know what's coming.
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roger.
As
As his father, I could not be more proud of the man.
I can't remember if you've played this or not.
On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question,
Okay, then.
what's to be done with you? It's been on my mind for a while now.
What do you mean?
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you?
To bring honor to House Forrester, my lord.
You have more honor than those who were born to it. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely.
Nice. Yeah, this
It
is
would
the only
be an
episode I
honor
have
to
played.
see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow.
But yeah,
Not as
since
a
this came out like in
squire, but as the
2014,
equal of any man who serves House Forrester.
I'm curious to see how it's going
well
to.
deserved, Garrett. Your hard work has paid off.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I
I'm
won't
curious to
let
see
you
how
down.
it lines up
That
with
I don't
the
doubt.
show overall.
But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Bloody hell. Empty. Squire! Fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Can I get up to you?
Yeah, no problem.
I have been a squire longer than you.
So?
I outrank you. You should help me. Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norin. See, that's where you're lucky. Low
Bullshit.
expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much.
Who doesn't love bacon?
Ah, pig farmers. All I'm saying is, at this rate we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life.
Sorry, mate, but
One wine around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
Give it time. You'll get there.
Or easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were castellan at House Forrester, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
It's right over there.
fuck the phrase.
Take your time.
Yeah, I saw a little
lot
bit.
have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood. Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters. Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong? What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already. What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
We have to warn the others.
Good luck.
Shit! I meant to warn him. I got Listexic. Crap! Ooh, nice!
From the king!
Bloody hell. Fuck!
Ready, boys! Whoa! Shoot that one!
Yeah.
Ready, boys? Whoa! Shoot that one!
Jeez.
Look out!
Go. Come on. Oh, shit. Come on. Fuck. Come on. God damn it. Shit. Roadkill! Oh, shit! Oh, balls!
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
I tried to save him, but there was nothing I could do.
Where's my squire? You didn't leave him, did you? What happened to him? Speak up, boy.
Just trying to get over to warn you guys.
I had no other choice.
Find a weapon, quickly!
I feel so pathetic though in saying it.
You fucking traitor!
Go, my lord, while there's still time.
Nice longsword he's got though.
7 hells.
We have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
Well, the phrase says time. Don't run.
Oh man. Yeah. Gut wound.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time.
Oh.
I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors. You have to go.
I will do as you command, my lord.
You have served me well.
He will remember
I know I
that.
can
Not for
count
much
on
longer. I'm sorry.
Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those
Now
foresters.
go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters. With love. Afraid.
I love that they do the intro here. Hell of a sword, though. Oh, damn, I hate it when that happens. Oh, gods, what did I just miss? Hi, Piggy. Huh? That's not good. Piggy!
Fresh.
Oh. Killing to eat is one thing. Senseless slaughter, whole nother story. Oh, I forgot how much the camera in this bugs me. Let's see, nothing to look at there. Okay. Whenever there is... Actually, I will invite the entire...
That's Father's car.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Fuck the Boltons.
But at least he'll have his bacon.
Oh!
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. I recognize you. You're a Forester squire. Former Stark bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard? The Starks are dead.
That's what you
Where'd
think.
you get that sword? Not a chance that sword is his. Must have stolen it. Out here by himself. Probably a deserter.
None of your fucking business. Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord
Says
Bolton
who?
is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
No.
Don't let yourself be
I'll have
distracted.
that sword, boy.
Over somebody's dead body and ain't gonna be mine.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Finish this fucking pig farmer.
Oh, hell no.
Pathetic. You really are a pig farmer, aren't you?
Ah! God damn it! Ah! Fucking hell. Let's Dexic! Let's try this shit again!
Finish this fucking pig farmer.
Pathetic.
Oh, gods. I hate the Boltons so much. And the arseholes who support them. In the neck, bitch! Don't turn your back on them! You're a squire! You should know never to expose your back to anybody but a corpse. Ah! Ow! Oh, Jesus, right next to the femoral artery!
Mercy! Please! I beg of you! I have a family! They'll never survive without me!
So did I!
I have no quarrel with you! I was only following orders.
Last time I didn't show mercy, but let's see what happens this time. Get the fuck out!
Lord Whitehill will see
Bullshit,
you
he's holding that
this.
broadsword with one fucking hand,
I
though.
promise.
Sit and spin.
Father?
Garrett, you survived.
Hold the phone. Welcome back, Grana. That's what I was missing. There we go.
Your sister. Oh, she hid. I tried to stop them.
I'll kill the men who did this.
The art style of this game is so pretty, though. It kind of reminds me of like an oil painting, at least in the scenery.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Ah, coffee.
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the maester! Meet us in the Great Hall! Quickly!
Two Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable.
That's why I love so
have my
much what
condolences.
Arya does to Walder Frey.
Maester.
And then does the whole, you know, story of the Rat King on him.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg.
Well, good thing it didn't hit the femoral artery, for God's
Your
sake.
justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you.
I'd do it again if I had the chance.
If we don't respond with strength, they won't stop until they have everything.
Oh, God, yes.
These maggots
Oh.
ought to help prevent infection.
Watching what ultimately becomes of Littlefinger
Hold
was
the
one of
window
the
open for
best
me, would you?
things ever. Especially how well they played him. It was great. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh. Ouch. Ouch.
These
Ouch.
are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Well, what do we do now?
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now. Although he is young, and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick.
Roderick was already dead.
Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
Roderick had already fallen. There was nothing we could do.
Although I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg. Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Yeah, what? Do tell, Grana. Pictures or it never happened.
Mira. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home. Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
Nice, that's awesome. Let's see.
Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
Well, with the exception of those who had read the books by then. But no, I get it. Considering how much Season 2 was already starting to diverge from the books.
Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son.
Jeez. Oh, God, I am so jealous.
Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good. Roderick. He was our best warrior by far.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maester Ortengrin. Look, I'll show you.
Of course he's favoring it just a wee bit. Given some time, he'll be fine. Nice, that's awesome. Ew, maggots. No bueno.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
Really?
I guess.
I wouldn't say that, but... Ugh. Ew.
This might help.
Nice. There you go, Grana. Okay, what else can I look at?
I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
I'll get by. Oh, God, it's the camera in this, though. Bugs the shit out of me. Okay. Guess that's all I can really... Oh, gee, I don't know. Probably Game of Thrones?
Keep moving. I need to see you walk.
Okay, well, I've already looked at everything, so I need to talk.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to
Peppa
ask
Pig.
you.
Well, that, there you go.
Why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as
I
long
believe
as
you.
anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
The White Hills want Forrester Ironwood.
Ah, they'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left, just as they've done before.
Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course.
I fucking love Game of
At
Thrones.
the Citadel. I swore an oath to
The
serve
way the
whichever
story
noble
weaves
house
together
I
and the
was
little
assigned.
hints you get that don't
Advising
really
the
come
late
to
Lord
light until
Forrester
a
was
few
an
books
honor.
or seasons later. It's like,
Advising
oh my
Ethan,
god.
his third-born son is...
I think George R. R. Martin did amazing
Still
on this.
so much he has to learn. Yet the very fate and future
I wish
of
Telltale
this
Games
house
would do
rests in
another
his
season of Game
hands.
of Thrones, though. Like
Which is
they've done so
rather
many
frightening when
of
you think about it.
Walking Dead.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent
yeah.
question. Under normal circumstances,
Sadly, like,
you could join Sir Roland
This game
and
has
his
like
men.
6
Although
episodes to
given
it,
the
and I think the final
circumstances of
season
your
is only going to have about 6 episodes to it too.
It becomes a bit tricky, doesn't
as
it?
well, if I remember
I
correctly.
suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire. If that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Well, fiddlesticks.
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
You saved my life, my lady.
Yet not Roderick's.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so much to the family.
He asked me to return this to House Forrester. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Oh, great. High Lord Hothead.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the White Hills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much, I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now, when?
We have to be smart.
That dude kind of reminds me a little too much of Alistair Thorne.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already.
You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And
No, he was honorable. Honorable and
So,
smart
what's
aren't
to be
exactly
done?
the same thing.
Ultimately,
Not saying that Ned was
it will be
stupid,
for Lord
but
Ethan to
he
decide.
did make some choices that
just a boy
when he
who
just
can
kind of
barely
like
hold
laid
a
all his
sword.
freaking
He
poker
knows
chips out all at
nothing
once.
of
It's
how
like,
to lead.
oh,
He is
please
the
don't do
lord of
that.
this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
It wasn't murder. It was justice.
Not in their eyes. It's
Yeah,
just the
I gave one
excuse
of them
Ramsay
mercy.
Snow would
The only
need to put us to
one I
torch and
killed
kill
was
us
the one who
all.
tried to
I'd
kill
like to see
me.
them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay. Duncan.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
I'll do what's best for the house. So I'll go. I'm not afraid.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse.
You definitely
And
should
I'll see
check
you
out
have
his
plenty of
channel,
food.
Raven. He does
We
he
haven't
does some
much time.
hilarious
The Whitehills
some
will
hilarious
come
stuff.
looking
I
for
can't
you.
talk today. Oh wait, that's every day. What am I saying?
Word up to me. I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
He promoted me. At the Twins. We were to ride in the van to Casterly Rock, and I at Roderick's side, but...
It was well deserved, Garrett. You worked hard and served your lord with honor.
I've been waiting
Well,
for the
gee,
right
Grant, I
moment to tell you.
know. But see, that's
What?
the thing.
The North
Recommend
Grove
your
can
channel.
never be lost.
Sorry, my brain is sort of split in two at the moment.
Sorry. You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
What is the North Grove?
Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. You haven't told anyone else, have you?
Fuck no.
This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help. Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the war will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll make you proud.
You already have.
Garrett, wait!
Ah, hello. Some of the mechanics of this game I'm not terribly fond of.
Be safe.
I'll say that much. at some point I'd still like to set up a Patreon, but I figured I'd probably have to have at least 100 subscribers, if not 200, before I even bother.
Ethan?
But hey, I'm at like 59 subscribers as of today, so that thrills the hell out of me.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore.
Aw, shucks.
Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
You found me! Well done, Ryan. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
A stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
Oh.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher.
I'm one of your fave people. That's aw.
But Mira's in
No worries, I
King's
totally
Landing.
get it with the typos. Typos are hilarious anyway.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
She's in King's Landing. Nobody is safe in King's
I don't want
Landing.
Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
I don't care what he says. I can protect you.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Ah, shucks, you
remember
guys.
when we were younger, and we all used to play here? You,
Maybe
me,
blushing right to the
Roderick,
roots of my hair.
Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I may have to change.
I'd rather have my brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
Oh
I
no,
suppose.
sunshine. Not quite.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
No.
That's simple.
That's not how it works.
Well, that's how it should work.
No,
You
it's
are
not.
the lord.
Case in point, the asshole we have sitting in the White House. This is how he thinks.
You're needed in the Great Hall at once.
God.
Quickly, on your feet.
Raven is one of the best people I know. I've known her for almost 10 years now.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Hey, turnabout's fair play,
Stay
darling.
with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
So, Grana, what does a banana look like when it blushes?
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
What should I say to him?
Tell him and his men to leave.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more
Fuck
reason
House Bolton.
to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards
The only
and
thing Ramsay
dead-
did that I totally applauded was when he shanked Roose. Figure that was a fair bit of karma for what he did at the Red Wedding. Oh, that pudgy prick reminds me of Alistair Thorne for sure.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house. My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself.
Oh, dude, you better step the
I've
fuck
been waiting
back.
for this day all my life.
How dare you?
I dare, and I'll do as I damn well please.
Not here, you won't.
And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur.
You're the one coming and trying to
No
throw your weight around. I'd say
courtesies.
you're the
I should have
amateur.
expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord?
That's
You
how you're talking
Forresters
to a
have
lord,
shit
so...
on us for generations.
Oh
well,
my
now
God.
The Starks are
Wham!
no
Why'd you
longer
go cry
around to
about
have
it with
you
the
back,
phrase?
are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished.
Oh, yes, you
Maybe
are.
if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Oh, I hear ya, Raven. Oh, God. That dude with the bowl cut. Dude, who the fuck cuts your hair?
Man, the squire. We were minding our own business.
Oh, you're
Keeping the
full of
king's
shit,
peace, as
mate.
his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
No reason. You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type.
Oh, really? Then from
Where's
whence
the
would you get
fucking
your
coward
food without
who killed
farmers?
My men. I
You
know he's
fucking
here.
nutsack.
What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
Oh,
You
now
bellow
he
like a
fucking shuts
wounded
the fuck
bull,
up.
Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
Oh, he had any to begin with?
I mean, no
Shock!
disrespect to you, my lady.
Oh, shut
Considering your
it.
losses and all.
No, now I'm gonna be kind of...
This is not over.
Actually,
it's over when
it
my
is.
son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
Don't let the door hit you where the goddess should have kicked you.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and
In what way
denied
did
me
I
my
lie?
justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
My God, do you ever shut up? And coming from me, that fucking says something.
We're in the right, Lord Whitehill. Remember that.
Oh, really? My god, fucking side-eye as the door's closing. You fucking pansy.
Your son did well, my lady. He kept his wits while Lord Whitehill lost his temper. A lesser man would have been rattled, but Ethan here held his ground.
That's because I did all the bitching for him.
But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Fucking hate Ramsay.
Your sister can help us. Although just enough to keep the Boltons at bay, if it's presented to her as it should be.
That's the trick, isn't it?
Ethan made this for me.
She kind of sounds like Maisie Williams, Arya.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos. It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena. Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Like, I'm rather certain that's not Maisie Williams, but she's got a similar voice quality to her.
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday.
Yeah, I don't think so either. At one point I meant to look up and see who the voice cast of this was, you know, aside from the familiar faces slash voices, but like I said, just her voice kind of reminds me of how Maisie Williams' voice sounds.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Ah, there we go.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm just worried about my family.
Ah, matter from home, is it?
It's kind of you to ask.
Of course, milady. You've always been kind to me.
Please hurry if you can.
Oh, I hear
Lady
you, Raven.
Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie?
That's not whining.
I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You
Hell
seem like
yeah.
good friends.
Wholeheartedly agree, Grana.
I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but...
You were eavesdropping?
No, not at all. I was just passing by and I heard them arguing about House Forrester and...
House Forrester?
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss. From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen.
Shit, I've never even been to a club.
From the north, whose family fought
Not really.
for Robb
I've been to a
Stark.
few country music clubs back when I was still married, but hell, I'd rather go shoot pool than go
Cersei
clubbing.
herself cornered me this
And
morning
out of all that,
inside
I'd
the
still
woods.
rather stay home, for the most part.
She mentioned
Hashtag
the Northern
introvert
girl
life.
in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
But how did you respond?
I told her you are one of my most trusted handmaidens, that you can hardly be blamed for the actions of your father and brother. Nonetheless, she demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now.
Hey,
and
JC.
I promised I would bring you to her.
Thank you very much. Thanks for popping in, and I hope you have a good evening.
I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
What do I say?
Find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear. See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Bleh. Although I do love getting a bit of a interaction with Tyrion in this one. Tyrion's one of my favorites. Yeah, me
You'll be
either,
fine.
Raven.
I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you
I don't know.
must say
When I was in my
another.
earlier 20s, I think I would have had fun trying to go out dancing, but at the same time, I'm too fucking self-conscious. Hell, I barely danced when I went to my high school prom. Yeah, and they're easy enough to recognize. Haven't, of course, run across Jon Snow in this episode, if I remember correctly, but Cersei, obviously, I can recognize her voice as well as Tyrion's, and Marjorie, of course. But
You can do this.
but I don't wanna. I don't wanna talk to Cersei. She's a. Oh God. Okay. I wanted to
Lady
go to my
Marjorie,
prom just
Aren't you looking lovely?
because when since I homeschooled my last few
Lord
years of high
Tyrion.
school, I didn't really get
Your
to
Grace?
do much of anything that the quote-unquote normal high schoolers do.
With your permission.
And I still had fun.
Allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Yeah.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet, For centuries, the Foresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark.
Totally understand,
A house of
Raven.
traitors.
They were the Wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Perhaps too clever for her own good.
The
Oh,
girl
balls.
did name Joffrey as the one true king.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
I drink and I know things
He
right,
is.
and I am the god of
And I, the
tits and
Queen
wine.
Regent, and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
Great.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from
Oh, damn!
happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose.
Holy
Can
shit.
we truly blame those
Code
who
went
ended on the
awry.
wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Yes, please, God!
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves.
Oh, you would know, wouldn't
Pretending to
you?
be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of...
Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Why don't you go suck your brother's dick and shut up? I mean, God, there's no winning with that bitch.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then, he didn't trust Roose Bolton.
Nah.
We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I was trying to appease her.
I think that was clear to everyone. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can.
Yeah, well, your
She
amusements are
threatened
definitely
to give your
funnier.
ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters.
Ugh,
The crown
Baelish.
needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard. Not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North.
Oh, it certainly
King's
is not.
Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
It's a nest of vipers to anybody.
Mira, I was worried.
Hell, I dare to say King's Landing would make
How was
Oklahoma City look rather favorable by comparison, and I
Cersei's
fucking
away
hate
looking at you,
Oklahoma.
so you're nothing.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult.
That's
But
putting
at
it
least
mildly.
It's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah?
What? It's true.
Meh.
And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper.
Oberyn's awesome.
I'm told he has a paramour.
Put it back.
We're just having a bit of fun. It's
Yeah,
probably for the
well.
best. I've heard he's a bit perverse.
Oh, jeez.
Perhaps Lady Marjorie can make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
Ew.
Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
Hell no.
He does have a certain look about him. And he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I'd be willing to marry, but not Joffrey.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
Oh, jeez.
Let's
Oh, you
see.
sweet summer
Who
child.
else should
You
we
know
marry
nothing.
off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match.
Oi!
Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well?
I tried to move them back, my lady.
Crap, I shouldn't have done that. God damn it, that
This
just
is
made me
not
look like a
game.
fucking tattler.
It's a battle plan.
God!
Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful.
I should have just apologized or whatever.
The
I'm
Queen
sorry,
was
Sarah. I didn't mean to throw you
pleased
under the
by your
bus.
display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over.
Bleh.
I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once I know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
I know,
Thank
right,
you, my
Raven?
lady. There's been
I'm betting you
something
probably
on my
didn't
mind.
miss much, though, Gron. That was probably the
Something
highlight of the whole evening. Shit.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Oh, God.
I prefer to speak with you alone.
Sorry. I'm hearing one of my kids upstairs. I was trying to figure out if they were...
Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted.
Oh, yeah, you and me both,
it's about
Raven.
my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
Yeah, I
My
might
mother
need to
fears
check on
our
him. It sounded like
family
one of
will
them might have
suffer
been
if Ramsay
crying,
is
but
left to do as he likes.
you guys would
She
probably
thought
find it
if a
hilarious
raven
how
could be sent
often
to the Boltons
their
to let them
laughing
know
sounds
House
like crying.
Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know
have to
it's a
wait
lot
till-
to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
But then again, they know that
is no
if
small
something's wrong,
request,
they can come and interrupt my stream, and
especially
it's
now.
I know,
fine.
my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks. And now you would have me ask him to intervene? Is
Well,
the situation that dire?
You're the only one he would have
Joffrey will not look favorably
chance of
on
making him
such
listen.
a request.
It is that dire, my lady. I fear for my family's safety.
Yeah, I know, right?
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
You totally should, Grana.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
I would not want to be in Marjorie's position in any way, shape, or form. No, thank you. Hopefully soon, Raven. Grana. Okay. I am going to go take a peek at my kiddos, make sure that everything's kosher, and I will be right back. Yep, everything's cool with the kiddos. Yet another one of those times where I guess they were laughing at something on the TV, and sometimes when they go to cackling, they end up sounding like they're in dire pain just from... Because the living room is, like, right over my bedroom where I'm at, and so, like, walking around sounds like an elephant stampede, and sometimes they're cackling with laughter at whatever show they're watching sounds like somebody's in dire pain and might need the hospital. I don't know what you're talking about, Grana. No. Oh, God. I fucking hate Ramsay Bolton. I know he's not Bolton yet, but... Oh, great. Way to go, dude.
7 L's.
Hell, at some point I want to get... Her kitty. And Holly's about somewhere. She was upstairs. Oh, God.
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Oh, my God. You know, dude, family psychosis is nothing to brag about. Not that you would figure that out yet.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
Go away.
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
Oh, balls.
My lord?
Shh. Listen. There.
Ball sacks.
Hear that? I know I heard something. Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree, Raven. Although one fun fact I get a kick out of is the fact that I guess in real life the guy who plays Ramsay and the guy who plays Theon are like this. They're like best buds. Hell, I'll give the guy who plays Ramsay and the guy who plays Joffrey credit. From what I understand, in real life, they're like massive sweethearts. And it really says something about their acting skills when they can play such horrid people so well that you almost figure you'd probably hate their guts in real life. Oh, God.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. And then some. Emphasis on the word bloody. I know, right? I can't remember if they were friends before Game of Thrones, but seems like they became really good friends on the set of Game of Thrones and have been best buds ever since, but,
Lord Ethan!
Can't quite remember those. That's something worth looking up.
As I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership.
Hell, like Jeffrey Dean Morgan, who plays Negan in Walking Dead. After what he ends up doing to Glenn, there's times that he'd be riding his motorcycle with Norman Reedus, the guy who plays Daryl.
Your grandfather.
They stopped at a convenience store at one point to get some gas and, get some snacks or whatever. This old lady walks up to him and, like, smacks him with her purse or something and basically cusses him out for killing Glenn.
He was fair and wise and courageous in battle.
I want to be like that, like my father.
Your father was well
I laughed my
by
ass
nearly
off
everyone.
when I heard about that.
Years,
I've been a fan of
if not
his for
decades,
several
to learn.
years. Like,
These were
between
your
him
father's
playing
people to lead and protect,
the dad on
and now they're
Supernatural and
your father did
loved
not
his
bear
character in
this
the movie
responsibility
P.S. I Love You. He
and
sounds
every
really
forester
damn good
lord
with an
before
Irish
him
accent.
chose one man
Anyway.
whom they trusted above all others.
the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
He played Gerard Butler's best friend, and you get to see him for a little bit when Hilary Swank's character and her friends go to Ireland for a vacation, for a holiday. And she sees him in a pub playing the guitar.
Lord Ethan. Missed.
He has a lovely singing voice too. Holy crap!
This Craven is a deserter and
But goddamn, does he play some evil some bitches hair-raisingly well.
We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Is what Sir Royland said true?
Yes, my lord. I fled.
No, he did not.
It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right. He speaks true. Right.
Yeah, it's the dude that she ends up kind of like falling all over herself over.
Since Lord Gregor left us to rot here.
And he kind of like rescues them off of the lake or whatever when they went fishing and lost their oars.
Smaller every day.
Dude, shut it. Let him speak.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
Dude,
him as
kick
Lord.
him one more time. I will rack you in the junk. I wish I could. I know I don't have the option, but I'll picture it in my head and it'll be glorious.
Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
The men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the wall.
Yeah, I totally hear you, Raven. There's, for the longest time, watching anything like that pretty much made me feel sick to my stomach.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief.
But I will say it's a good one to watch if you're
punishing
feeling in a
an
mood that you
innocent
need to cry, but you can't seem to
Give me
do
the
so. It's a good
justice,
one for a tearjerker anyway. But
Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Our house tends to its people. See, this man is paid and his family is fed.
Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord,
don't make me regret this, though.
A brazen thief.
He's also a father trying to help his children after we failed him. I cannot punish a man for our negligence.
You're rewarding a man who has no loyalty or honor.
he has honor enough to
Lord,
try to take care
we
of his
must speak
family.
about
That's
our
good enough
gold
for me.
reserves. Soon.
My lord, I thank you for the mercy you've shown me. I will never forget my debt to you and to this house.
Because hell,
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course.
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
Disloyalty shouldn't be rewarded if others will take advantage of your mercy. You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
And I'm sure you think you'd be the perfect choice.
Me? Oh, gods no. I can't get involved. I am a maester. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve as such. There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here,
yeah, right? Like,
the
why
gracer
does
of
everything
the
have to be
Sentinel.
motivated in that
the
regard?
badge of office.
I hear
Tonight
you.
is
I
your
haven't seen
first
Infinity
full
War
council
yet.
meeting. It would be wise to
Initially, I
bestow
was
this
going to take the
bracer
kids to
upon
see it
your
in the
chosen
theaters,
sentinel
but
then,
like the
to
last few
show
times
that
I've
you are
taken them to see
decisive
Marvel
and in
movies in the
control of this
theaters,
house. Your sentinel
pretty
will
much.
wear this for all
Let's
to
see.
see.
Take it.
I'll make the right choice as Sentinel.
every single time they've come out of the theater, like, bawling their heads off, or at least my boys
ready
have.
to convene the small
and I was
council,
like, you know,
my
and
lord.
I've heard that Infinity War kind of requires, like, purchasing stock in Kleenex, so figure I'll have them wait until it comes out on video, although I still might want to try to see it if it's still in the theaters by the time my birthday comes around or something. And if it's not, fuck it, I'll go see Deadpool. I am so excited for Deadpool to come out. Ah! Okay, Jesus.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't look good. The war has taken its toll. Even our own stores
Yeah, and
for the
considering
house
that
are
the
dwindling.
whole issue with Thanos
We
isn't
couldn't
even
withstand
over
the
yet.
siege, my lord. If the Boltons
I'm sure
or the
they could
White Hills
include
cut
that
us
later,
off and
but
wait us out,
for now,
we'd
yeah.
only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past,
Oh, man,
we've
I
demanded
bet.
food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
I trust you to make the right decision.
We'll have to take food from the small folk and hope they can fend for themselves. If the house falls, they'd all be worse for it. I'll see to the arrangements, my lord.
Duncan,
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Actually, I wanted to ask, why did you send Garrett away?
I did it for your own protection, my lord. Garrett had to go. By sending him away myself, I thought it would keep you blameless in the eyes of the White Hills. I only hope to give you an advantage. And I regret any action you disapprove of.
I understand. And you're forgiven.
Thank you, my lord.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Okay, the Trident. Like, I mean, they could bring it out as something like, you know, he had been harboring, but, you know, kind of kept close to the vest. But then again, seeing as how I've not seen Infinity War, I suppose I don't really have anything to say worth hearing in that regard as to how that could come about. So, never mind. Forget I said anything. And I'll go talk to... Let's see. Where'd Talia go? Oh, there she is. I miss I miss being around horses.
Slash and parry.
I thought I was able to talk to her in this part.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord,
okay.
I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with you, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real.
Yeah, true story.
But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will. You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are...
Be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this
He's a
house.
hothead. There's
Duncan
nothing
would
disciplined
offer
about being a
sage advice,
hothead.
but now is not
Trust
the
me, I'm a
time to
hothead.
negotiate.
And I still have
Not with
much
the
to
likes
learn
of
about
Ramsay
discipline and
Snow.
self-control.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
I've not read the comics either.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
But I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What?
But you're just a boy, and this is a huge...
Ethan,
Ugh.
please. Tell me.
What do you suggest I do?
You must be strong, decisive. You are the lord of this house. Remember, you're just as capable as Asher or Roderick ever were. I know it.
Capable, sure,
I
but...
only wish you did too.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Wait, I want to talk to you some more. Bollocks!
Now, when I say
Okay,
hurry,
can't
get
talk
that
to
sword
him.
out.
Let's have a talk with Sir Royland.
Sword up! Swing left! Sorry! Wrong! I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland?
could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We
Within a
post
week?
anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right.
As
You've
small
got to
as you
project
are,
power,
you really want to show him all your
especially
best
when you're
cards
weak.
all at once?
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord.
Wait!
And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
Flash right! That means now!
Yes, my lord?
I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me.
I didn't
know
say I was
this.
giving you the
And
bracer.
everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority and made you look weak to the Whitehills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud. Seeing you make good choices as a young lord.
Your words are wise, Sir Royland.
Thank you, my lord.
Crap.
I will consider them as I make my choice.
So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
So, when I last played this, I went with Duncan Tuttle, but I'd be curious to see what would happen if I name him, because holy crap. I understand you don't want to let your friend down, but if it's one of those where you need to stay home, then, you know, you take care of you, and they should be able to understand. I mean, you've got a lot that you've been dealing with the past few months, so if you need to just take care of you... Yeah, well, see, there you go. And one thing that's hard to remember, especially after being with people who criticize our every decision and try to make us feel selfish, it's hard to remember to allow ourselves to have some boundaries and to especially remember that if we're needing to make our own choice to take care of ourselves and then have to like get a, make a rain check or whatever, or catch up with a certain event later, it's hard to also remember that ultimately we don't owe anybody an explanation as for if we say, no, actually I'm going to have to take a rain check or whatever. Hell, if you weren't able to come to my my stream, you wouldn't owe me a single explanation at all either. Oh. Oh, that's understandable. Let's see. Fuck it, let's see what happens when I give the bracer to this guy.
I've decided to name you as my sentinel, Sir William.
Thank you, my lord, but are you sure?
It'd be nice if it meant that a certain bad thing wouldn't end up happening to Ethan.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Of course. I'm convinced you're the man for the job.
Then I accept. But you must summon the small council, my lord, to make it official.
Right. I'll tell Maester Ortengrin to do it at once.
Where's the little boy? Oh, what's this? Huh. I mean, it was a portcullis. I just wasn't sure if it would... I don't know. Well then. Oh, there he is.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this...
Ah.
So I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But... Oh, you know, don't you?
And what of your brother Asher? Where's his name?
There's only two sides to the blade. Besides, he left, so... Yeah. Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them.
No, he's not our enemy. But he did a bad thing.
Then I wish you'd hurt him. People who do bad things need to be punished. Someone did something bad to Father and Roderick. Someone should hurt them even worse.
Oh,
I want a
honey.
real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Little boy, you kind of raised the hair on my neck. I mean, I get a bit bloodthirsty too at times, but damn. Ah!
You're all worthless and weak.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
How much do we have to give, Maester?
From here to Wolfswood Creek and then across the next 2 ridges, it should be enough to satisfy Ramsay Snow, I imagine. Bloodlust can often be sated by gifts and gold.
Interesting.
Slash and parry.
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Oh boy.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision. Sir Royland de Gore, you will be my sentinel.
Gods be praised. You've done well, Lord Ethan. You won't regret this.
A poor choice, my lord. Forgive me for saying so, but it's true.
Now, sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
My scouts say he's a day's ride away. We've no time to waste. He'll arrive before any of our allies could be here.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not
I don't know, he's a wee bit of a psycho.
We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
Quiet, Tuttle. You're not the Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the small council, is it not?
Let Duncan speak. I'd like to hear what he has to say. Duncan?
I'm
Like,
sorry,
just because I
Lord
didn't
Ethan.
pick him as my
You have
sentinel doesn't
chosen
mean
your
I just
sentinel.
want to blow
You
up
should hear
everything he
from
has
him
to say.
first.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand. Put every man who can hold a spear or crossbow on the wall, and make the bastard fill his boots with piss.
He would see it for the empty gesture that it is, and have us flayed. We must take a measured approach, my lord.
Gentlemen, please.
Oh, I don't envy this kid.
Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
Oh, God. I don't know what to do. I don't envy this kid for having to be in this position, because, this sucks. Yeah, it is. But at the same time, I dare say it'll fly by rather quick. He totally outnumbers us, so it'd be stupid to fight. I guess we will try to bargain.
Maester Ortengrin has swayed me. We will offer the Boltons a share of the ironwood, and we will promise our people to harvest it, thus securing their safety.
A sentinel, I must warn you. Do this, and you invite ruin upon this house.
Yeah, well, spoiler
If we
alert, I've
don't,
already seen what
there may
Ramsay
be no
does
House
with... Oh,
Forester
God.
at all.
I don't know.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
We don't have enough people for a fight. That right there means you're not ready for a fucking fight.
You will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you.
I don't know.
As we served your
I have a feeling this poor kid's gonna end up dead either way.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival.
Because there's really no
We
good
could offer
choice
him the
here.
ironwood in the courtyard.
Seems.
My lord, making this kind of offer outright may simply embolden Ramsay. There could be trouble, and all the house will be there to see it. Meet him in the hall. It will be more private, and he will not have an audience to play against you.
Lord Ethan?
Oh my God.
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
Not faithfully, sir. Too young to be the lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall.
And we will offer the Ironwood, providing a safe future for this house.
No matter what, I will stand beside you, my lord, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
Wait! Mom! Wait, get back here! God!
You have named your sentinel, but you still seem conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not if you want to help this house. Forgive me.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
But won't he be Lord if he returns? Do you want him to take my place?
Of course not. He has no interest in such things. And that's not what I want either. Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you.
Fair enough.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Yeah, fuck
Fine.
it.
Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Ouch.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Okay. Yeah, but if that's in Lady Marjorie's quarters, I probably shouldn't. I don't know. Fuck. It's amazing how something so innocuous can end up having such a big impact. So that's why it's like, I don't know, take the key, not take the key. Crap, I probably shouldn't have done that. What is it? Oh, stamp. No, we're not gonna take the seal. I probably shouldn't have even taken the key. I don't remember if I even...
Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king? I thought you might want to know.
I'm sorry, Sarah. I didn't mean to throw you under the bus earlier. I feel bad.
Thank you.
I thought we were friends, Mira. When you dismissed me the other day, I won't say it didn't hurt my feelings. We've known each other for years, and yet to be treated like that.
I'm sorry, Sarah. You shouldn't take it personally.
Well, I did. I thought there was trust between us. Friends don't hold secrets from one another. Now Lady Marjorie thinks you don't trust me, and she values your opinion very much.
Sarah,
Balls!
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
I didn't do so great with the decisions on this one.
Are you all right, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
What can I do to make this better, my lady?
There's nothing you can do, Mira.
Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine.
Oh, would you stop
I just
it?
hope you
Own
can find
it.
some way to forgive me.
Ay, ay. Quit pulling the whole, oh my god, the devil made me do it shit.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Milady. Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
I'm glad to see you.
Thank you, milady. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
Glad you're still here, Grana. Oh,
Where
God.
the bloody hell is Duncan?
Oh, God.
He should be here. Now, fuck him if he's hungry. We'll do without him. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own.
I don't know,
The
maybe,
men are ready to
maybe I
act
should
if
listen
needed.
to you.
Sir Royland, I trust you'll keep a level head.
Of course, my lord. But the bastard of Bolton can't be trusted to do the same.
That's a good point. Oh, God, no.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber?
I'm glad you're both here.
Not the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Don't tell him that.
Is it?
He collects information. He remembers it.
Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton. Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of the
Thank you,
Warden of
Lord.
the...
That's enough.
Oh, God.
Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
May I offer you bread and salt, Lord Ramsay?
I loathe bread and salt. Aren't
Of
you
course
the
you do.
little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
You're still a bastard, boy.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Ironwood.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood.
Ouch.
Doesn't look like much.
Your father will appreciate it, I hope. Our ironwood is highly sought after.
My father is not so easily impressed. Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn...
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. It seems the Foresters have a talent for something after all.
Lord Ramsay,
Balls!
we have
I don't
another
know.
gift. We'd like to offer to your father. There are several ironwood groves along the borders of our land, all producing tall, strong trees. We'd like to give your father 2 of these groves in tribute.
Give him. He is your warden. What's yours is already his. Look at that.
Oh, God.
More Foresters.
Lord
I'm
Ramsay.
gonna die.
Come out where I can see you.
No, I'd rather not. Oh, God. Of course, we on the...
Force him
This
to
visit would
focus
not
on the
end without
business at
somebody
hand.
dying, so...
What is it you want, Lord Ramsay?
What do I want? Everything. Nothing. We'll see. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal.
Fuck it.
My lord.
Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty.
Of course
And I
you
care
don't.
even less about a bunch of trees on some far-off hill.
Yeah, well, you're stupid that
The Crown,
way.
however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
You needn't worry. Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust a Forester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forrester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived.
Lord Whitehill is a liar. That's not how it happened.
Lad? A liar? He's a Whitehill. Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen.
Crap.
So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone.
I'm screwed!
The Whitehills will be taking control of your ironwood from this day forward.
What?
What? The Ironwood? But...
The Whitehills are nothing more than up-jump thieves!
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't?
Plenty.
We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
The Whitehills had ironwood, once, but now those hills are bare.
Hence the name, of course.
They know nothing of how to cultivate the forest.
Look at their sigil, my lord. A barren hill.
Do you want ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
Fine.
My lord.
Half
Shut
of something
it!
is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath, that we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
I don't know what to do. There's no real
Not
good
for me.
options, and well, shit.
You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
The seven hells he will.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Sir Royland, don't.
Balls!
Look at this, little Forester.
No, 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 no.
Are you?
Well, you do have a tendency to give people the heaves,
Lord
but...
Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
Oh god, no.
I'm his twin, my lord.
Oh, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
Enough, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Oh god,
Let
oh
her
god, oh god.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well.
You've gone too far, Lord Ramsay.
I'm gonna
demand
die,
you
so
let her
fuck
go.
it.
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the brave lord?
Yep, I'm about to die.
What have you done?
Fuck.
But I don't want the brave lord. Far too much trouble.
Ethan! Ethan!
My lord!
Oh, no!
Even though you did bend the knee.
My son.
I think we've come to an understanding.
Ethan!
I certainly feel better about all this.
Come on.
However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain.
Stop!
Ryan!
Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Ryan!
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him!
Fetch the maester quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mama!
Stop!
Don't let him take me!
You will not take him!
Help me! Ryan, please!
No!
Ryan! Do something!
Ethan? My son.
Oh god. Yeah.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties.
Jon
Those
Snow!
who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again. Our house will not fall.
I wonder if
We
there is
will
a
be
way to
ready.
prevent Ethan from...
Nothing comes
I
without a
don't know.
cost, my lady.
Then again, once again, where
Are you
Ramsay
prepared for
Bolton
what
is
might
concerned, he doesn't really go anywhere without leaving at least one dead body behind him or some sort of tragedy, so it might have just been inevitable either way. Let's see what other people picked. Okay. could have swore I did. I'll figure that out later then, I guess. So, I mean, can't really do this, you know, without giving out personal information. So I guess I'm not going to be able to stream the choices. I can probably post them in the comments later after this processes and everything. But I guess that's it for this week's Sunday stream. And then next week, I'll be streaming the first episode of Tales from the Borderlands. And then after that, whoever wants to, they can cast a vote on what game they'd like me to acquire in full when I do get my paycheck. And then we'll continue with that as the current Sunday stream series. But thank you guys so much for watching, and if you liked it, give that like button a smack, and don't forget to hit subscribe on my channel if you'd like to see more. I did have a lot of fun with this, even though, God, this game stresses me out. I understand that there's a lot of people who ultimately didn't care for this game, and I can understand why. There's certain things that I'm kind of like, you know, especially some of the game mechanics, but so far I do like how they kind of keep true to the whole, honest to God, the brutality of Game of Thrones, especially like where Ramsay Bolton's character is concerned. But we'll see how it goes whenever I do end up playing the rest of this, whether it's as the next Sunday stream series or if it's what ends up following after Tales from the Borderlands. But otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video, and until then, bye Felicia.